Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your June 2024 number 2 energy reading, closing out the month. And this is going to be for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sag, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and independent comments. Couple of quick announcements if you're interested in purchasing purchasing, if I can speak, a personal reading with me, you can do that, as well as purchase any past extensions. This will not be extended. Or shop in my wax shop. You can do all of that and so much more at my website, www.marvelousmadame.com. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to set this reading up for you, Sagittarius, for you and your collective. This is going to be a channeled messages from their person. Okay, that came out. The moon came out, by the way. I'm going to put it back, see if it comes back out. And what I'm going to be doing is calling out the cards and then reading it from this person's perspective. I haven't done this in a while on this channel. I'm looking forward to doing that. It's been fun. I may bring them back and put them in the final rotation, but I like to keep the energy switch it up and not give you the same energy over and over again because it gets redundant. So let's get into this. This is going to be a channeled message from your person, whatever the relationship status, it should be taught in this particular reading. And we'll go from there. This is for Sagittarius. Channel, thank you, messages from their person, and what flew out is the Hierophant. I'm going to put it back because I like to ask, okay? So this goes to show that your person may be a little bit antsy. They're jumpy. Maybe they're jumping to conclusions because things are busting out the seams here. Already 2 cards. Both were major arcana. So one can deduce that you guys are possibly going through a lot of changes right now. But let's see what comes out. Okay, this is for Sagittarius. Channeled messages from Sagittarius's person, the person that they are connecting with. This is for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? All right, the World, leading with another major arcana. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you. We do also have 6 of Cups. What else do we have? The last 2 cards I will grab and I will not call out. What is the last card for Sagittarius' person? And we do have the Fool. All right, let's do this. Sagittarius, we have been through everything together. We have been through a lot of rough times, up and down. It's been rocky. It's been full of ups and downs, triumphs, and also some tragedies. I don't know sometimes how I even thought that we would survive. As a matter of fact, there are times where I don't even know how we are where we are right now. But we're still here. I personally have evolved, and as I have evolved, you've had no choice but to evolve on your own. And, go and approach life in a point where as you experience highs, I experience highs, and vice versa. To a certain extent, I do feel like we've gotten away from the things that made us fall in love with each other. We used to be kind. We used to care about one another. We used to care about what each other thought. We used to care about these things. And unfortunately, we've gotten away from that. We've gotten away from that. It's been a long time dealing with you. It's been a long time. I know that we both can be a little stuck in our ways. You have told me that sometimes I'm stubborn. I have told you that sometimes that you have a one-track mind and way of looking at things. But we both have these qualities in us. And I think that that's what has worked. But when it doesn't work, it seems to work against each other, which doesn't make things good. Right now, what I'm committed to is going into this next chapter. And as I have accomplished all of these things and such as, new job or, the ups and downs of life, I realized that I don't want to go into a situation or experience another part of the best part, the best times of my life without being on the same page with you. I really want us to go back to a time where things were simpler. I want us to go back to a time where we both cared about one another. And I want us to really both when we cared about one another's feelings, and it was simpler. I don't want to insinuate that we don't love each other. I just think that life has had us in such a chokehold for so long that we've kind of gotten away from the things that made us fall in love with each other in the first place. I want to get back to that. I want to get back to that. I want to, move forward together, risk and reward. It does not matter. I want to throw caution to the wind and fall in love again. It's like I feel like we deserve it. We've been rocking this long. I've loved you. You've loved me. Regardless of what type of situation we've had, we've still loved each other. It's been you and me and you. And I feel that we need to give this relationship a fighting chance. In the past, I've tried to say, that I was going to leave you, and you probably said you were going to leave me. And I've said a lot of things. We've been here before where, we have been at each other's throats. We have not been nice to one another. I want to let all of that go. There is a lot of positive energy in our lives right now. We're going through a brand new cycle. And now it's time to work together rather than work against one another. You can leave at any time. I can leave at any time. We both have free will. Nothing is keeping us here but our love. And in my heart, you always hold a special place. You have been that person that I have loved for a long time, since we were kids, or possibly for a good majority of my adult life, and have seen me through some of the best times of my life, and even at my worst, as I said in the beginning of this. But now I'm evolving, and I'm in an energy of really wanting to get back to why I fell in love with you to begin with. And if we have operated between outside of the boundaries and outside of the line, I really want to, go inside of the box now. I want us to operate on the up and up. No more playing games. No more, all of these things that don't matter. At the end of the day, I'm in recovery, and I want to come out of this tension-filled, choppy waters with you and move into a more loving space with you, Sag. I know that I can go whenever I want. I even told you that, and I probably did. You probably left me. I probably left you a million times over. What you did prior to me talking to you today, outside of things that I don't know, I no longer care about. The only thing I care about in this moment is reconciling with you and getting us to a point where we are locked and completely locked in with each other, on the same page, operating on one accord, and working as a team. I think that the universe has gifted us another opportunity to do that. And I feel like, why don't we try? I was listening to this song I know this is weird, but that I like listening to old school songs. So I was listening to that old school song on the Do the Right Thing soundtrack called Why Don't We Try? And I immediately started crying because I thought about that's what I want to do. And there was a lot of things that he said in those lyrics. I never intended to love you, but now we're there. Why don't we fall into love? We're there. So why don't we try? And that's basically what I want you to know. Like, why can't we just try? I'm not asking you to do anything that you already haven't done before. The only thing that I'm asking this time, or I'm trying to convey, is that I want to leave the past in the past. And I have got so much newness going on. I want to experience the best times of my life and all of these new opportunities with you. And I'm ready to throw caution to the wind and move forward together. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, what stands out here is the world, the fool, and the chariot. This individual is definitely loving you up, and an energy where they feel like you guys can move forward, risk and reward. They don't give a hell about what happened in the past. They know that you can leave whenever you want. You got free will, and you all obviously know the same. But they want to integrate and finally bring this together. The world indicates that that there's some type of completion that's happening, and what they want, and I know that there's been tension. They probably are moving in and operating like their pants are on fire, and you may not understand that, but this is what's happening. This is what's happening in their energy right now. You could be dealing with, Gemini energy, Cancer energy is here. I want you to, think about that. This person is coming in with a fierce determination, and they want you guys to try. They're determined to start again, or to take this relationship out of those old cycles and propel you into the next cycle. And they feel that the love that you guys have for one another is just the thing to do that. And you can build brick by brick. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. Let me know if it resonates. Remember, energy is fluid, you to them or them to you. But this is channeled messages from your partner. And I will see you in July. Bye, guys.